Well, it's about 40 below with a wind chill factor. I'm thinking right now it's 22 mile an hour winds out of the northeast, and minus 4 degrees. And the poor guy over there is reading the water meter. All I'm focusing on is the snow. Yeah, not a good day to be a water meter guy. All right, I'm off the studio. Try to get this. Yeah, it's a winter wonderland right now. The thing about a 22 mile an hour wind is this stuff is like powder now, and it just blows around, so I can't wait to see if I can get in the studio or not. And as you can see, the flag, and it's not a small flag, at the Vets Memorial up at the head of the street is standing straight out. Facing south. This is a north wind. Nothing like a north wind to wake you up in the morning. I don't know if you can hear it, but the guy's music next door is so loud, all I hear is the deep bass coming through the walls. He's never here. He's in construction, and so this is the first time I've ever heard his music this high. Anyway, just finishing her up. I'm not going to keep the camera on because, quite honestly, I don't have time to think about the shots. I just want to get this done and get them over to the foundry and get back home and get back into my nice warm house. I did leave the heat on in here overnight, and hopefully the clay is soft enough so I can finish up these pieces. But that snow hitting the metal building, God, that's how cold it is. The snow's even frozen. Well, I just ran outside had to run over to True Value and get some more foam peanuts because it took 2 bags to fill in around the lady in the box, and so I figure it's going to take the same amount for him. Problem is, I'm not sure I'm going to get over the hill because it is just a literal blizzard outside right now, and it's a blizzard over there, so whether these get the Bozeman today or not, I have no idea. If they don't get there today, they won't be getting to Las Vegas tomorrow. Well, I've got 60 miles of hell ahead of me. It's turned into a blizzard, and it's not snowing as bad now as it was an hour ago, so maybe I'll be able to make it. I'm going to see what it's like when I get to the Norris Pass. If I can't get over that, then I'm just going to turn around and go back home. Well, I got over the pass okay. There was one moment, though, that scared the you-know-what right out of me. Plow was coming down the hill, and the wind is blowing back across the road, and he was plowing through the snow, and it came back, and it just complete whiteout, and there were vehicles coming down behind him, and I didn't know whether I was driving right directly into him or off the road because I couldn't see. It was vertigo completely because I had no idea where I was, and I almost I just took my foot off the gas and slowed down as much as I could and hoped the guy behind me didn't slow down too, or didn't keep going the same speed.
Quarter, and Chicago for March down 5.5 at 6.79. Corn is posting some gains with March of 7 3/4 at 5.37.
Need a tough, compact utility tractor? John Deere introduces the new 3520, a powerful 37 horsepower diesel engine with hydrostatic power steering and standard 4-wheel drive. There are 150.
Well, I'm just about to the foundry now. It's not so bad over here. It's just windy, and there is snow, but it's not as bad as it was over in the valley I live in. Just be glad to get these clays there safely, and hopefully they'll get down to Las Vegas safely. Both clays packaged up in a box and then double bagged with big trash bags just to keep moisture out because it's going to be sitting in the back of a truck. So they're ready to go. Now let's just hope they get to California safely. All right, I'm heading back home, and it's starting to snow again. Oh, God. I love winter. Well, I'm at the Madison River right now, looking up Bear Trap and Canyon and heading home. I've finished all my business today. I will not be in the studio for the rest of the week. I will be back in the studio next week, either Monday or Tuesday, depending on what goes on this weekend. I'm going to start a new piece next week, and it'll be cast into bronze. These two pieces are going to be cast into resin by a company in California, and therefore they're going to be affordable to just about everybody, which is going to be really cool. I might be able to afford to buy one of my own pieces, which would be really, really cool. Anyway, I'm heading home, and I just want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Look around your neighborhood and your area. Donate food to the local food bank. People are in need in this country right now. Lots of people. There's one city in the Midwest, I think, that 12,000 people live in the town, and a company closed down, and now 7,000 of them. That's over half of the people are now unemployed. So, you know, people need help in this country. We're hurting. I'm going to be on my own after January, which is really scary after 6 years of not being on my own. And I'm going to be starting from scratch, which is really hard to do at the age of 65. But I can do it. This country can do it. We can all recover. Looks like the guy spun out up here. All I'm asking is be kind to your neighbor. I've been invited up over to Virginia City, so I'll have to take a shower, I guess. Anyway, I've been invited over to a family's homeland over in Virginia City, Montana, and so I'm going to go over there for Thanksgiving dinner. So to every one of you, I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. My ancestors actually were the first ones to celebrate Thanksgiving, I guess you might call it. They were I have a couple of ancestors who actually came over on the Mayflower. I remember when I was a kid, I used to go to the old church there in Plymouth, Massachusetts, with my parents when I was a kid. This is back in the early 50s. And we used to go there every Thanksgiving. We were there for about 5 years, living in Rhode Island. And we used to go to Plymouth every Thanksgiving to have dinner at this one restaurant. And we'd always look for the tombstones of my ancestors that are buried there. So my roots go back, and this season means a lot to me. And it should mean a lot to you. So happy Thanksgiving. And I'll see you next week.